We have a stale bread. Now let's check what we have in the fridge. I have here a nice Italian cheese, but you can use any cheese you have at home, even leftover cheese. And a piece of prosciutto, a little bit old as well. That's what we need to make a Canederli. So, what are Canederli? Canederli is the Italian word for knödel. Indeed, this is a typical dish from Trentino Alto Adige region, and the influence from Austria or Germany are quite strong, also in the food culture. So, let's first cut our prosciutto into small cubes. Here, like this. Fry them with some finely chopped onions and butter. When the onion is soft, then place all, juice included, in a bowl. Cut the bread into small pieces. Be aware, smaller than these pieces, and I'm gonna show you later why. By the way, before getting serious with this preparation, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you want to support me and my work, and also to click on the bell button to get notifications every time there is a new content. And now let's go back to work. Okay, our bread is ready. Place into a bigger bowl the bread together with the prosciutto and onion. Mix everything. Then cut into small pieces also the cheese. Of course, cheese and prosciutto are optional. I decided to use them because I had them in the fridge. Add the cheese to the other ingredients with some salt and black pepper. And in a clean bowl, break 2 eggs. Add some freshly chopped chives and parsley, which should be a little bit more than the chives. I love this kind of recipes. You can make them just by some stale bread and some ingredients you can find in the fridge. Mix everything. Add the milk. And pour the mixture in the bowl. Mix everything and let it rest for 30 minutes up to an hour, until the bread gets softer. By the way, today we are making kind of poor ingredients Canederli. But did you know that during Christmas time it's quite common to do this rich Canederli with a lot of ingredients and liver? Now, we have 30 grams of flour, but the important thing is to use as less flour as possible. So I started to add 2 tablespoons of flour and mix everything. Here's the issue I faced. We want to reach a soft texture, like we were making meatballs, right? So, by cutting the bread into smaller pieces, it will be easier to get an even, soft bread mixture. Otherwise, you have just to do like me, making smaller at this point the biggest and hardest pieces. If the mixture is too humid and sticky, either you use more flour from the 30 grams, or if that's not enough, you can add breadcrumbs. And before creating our Canederli, we can proof our dough. Take a small quantity of dough and drop it into simmering hot water. Wait for it to come up to the surface, and then if our small Canederlo didn't open, our mixture is ready. While making research about Canederli and asking friends, I couldn't find only one answer to this question. What is the real shape of Canederli? Internet is full of round shape Canederli, but as my friend Maria from Val di Fassa told me, the traditional shape is actually oval, kind of canal shaped, and that's how we are gonna make them today. Take a bigger amount of mixture and create canals with your hands. Usually it's better to serve 2-3 Canederli per person, because anyway we are dealing with quite fulfilling bread balls. Okay, let's cook them. First, melt some butter into a small pot while we are going to drop our Canederli into unsalted boiling water. This because I have cheese and prosciutto, but if your Canederli are a little bit bland, then salt the water. Again, once they came up to the surface, wait for 2 minutes and you can place the Canederli directly in the plate. It's time for butter shower, and simply complete the dish with the freshly grated Parmigiano Reggiano. You can preserve the uncooked Canederli in the fridge for 1-2 days. Thumb up if you enjoyed this recipe, see you next week and buon appetito!